Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Eat Games. We are in Genshin Impact. Today is a interesting day. As you can see, um, it is still like the Shadow of Mist Snowstorm event, and but that's not what we're doing today. Um, how should I put this? So let me just get into this menu real quick. This menu is weird to interact with. So as you can see, I'm going to do Diona's finally finish Diona's can I actually get here? I'm gonna finally do this section of Diona's thing. So what I'm planning to do here is oh man, okay, there's so much I want to like kind of explain here that I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So a while ago, I've recorded myself play through each of these branches to get these endings. And unfortunately, I wasn't too confident in them. There's like a bunch of sections that I wasn't feeling comfortable about, like, and the way it was like recorded too wasn't make a lot of sense. Like the very first video is like almost an hour long. The next one is like half an hour or something like that, and then the very next one is like only like 15 minutes. So I was just like, oh, how am I going to put this together like cohesively? What way can I present this the best? And I was just like kind of procrastinating on that, and I ended up just like not doing this for so many update that Toma, Sayu, Beidou, and Goro's hangout events have come out now. Like I'm already so behind on like these hangout events as it is, and I continue to procrastinate on them. But yeah, I just decided like, okay, I'm just going to edit those videos like I normally do and release them the way I normally do, and then now I'm gonna finish this. So what I'm gonna do is I plan on releasing the Diona Hangout events after all the I guess by this point, if you're watching this, the what is it? What was it? The Moonlight Merriment event is already complete, and I'll be and 3 of the videos for Diona has already been out, and then I'm gonna release this one right after all the other Diona stuff, even though like chronologically I've already done like the Shadow Amidst Snowstorm like entire story event. I've done the 2.2 event story with Tartaglia, Xing Yan, and that Shiki Taisho with the domain that like shifts around. And yeah, I'm gonna release this first, and then I'm gonna go back to do those 2 other stories. So yeah, there's gonna be a bit of a time gap, so hopefully that's not too jarring. I think for the most part, narratively, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So yeah, let's actually get into this. Yes. The Cat and the Cocktail. It's been so long that I think I'm just going to... I'm not going to skip through any dialogue, so this is going to end up to be, I think, pretty long. Maybe I should skip the dialogue, actually. So pretty much Nimrod here just says, like, oh, Cat's tail is awesome. Oh, actually,
Not bad at all.
Okay, this is another thing. I've also switched the voices to English in the recent event, the Shadow Amidst the Snow or whatever, the Albedo event, because I feel like maybe that would make these videos better. But then their original Diona Hangout events were in Japanese, so maybe I should just go through this normally and just kind of like capture the English voices this time around, and it'll be kind of a different like showcase of the languages, I guess, too, at the same time, and we can compare like the English voices with the Japanese voices. I'm planning on making like a playlist specifically for these hangout events. Maybe I'll make a playlist for each hangout event, because I do plan on continuing to do hangout events for my channel, but I'll probably do different playlists for different characters. But yeah, anyways, The cat's tail, question mark?
Hey, it's you, traveler. Huh? You, you've never heard of the cat's tail?
I've heard of the cat's tail.
Judging from your expression, seems like you really don't know the place.
How dare you judge me?
Boy, have you been missing out. The Cat's Tail is renowned for its incredible specialty drinks. I'm talking drinks you've definitely never tasted before. And, just as its name suggests, there are loads of cute kitties at the Cat's Tail. Time simply starts slipping away when you're enjoying a delicious specialty cocktail and surrounded by a bunch of cute kitties.
I'd like to go check it out.
But you don't seem of age to drink yet.
You don't know how old I am.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Diona will be there. She's the best bartender in all of
How dare you?
Mondstadt.
You better apologize to Deluke, or else he'll set you on fire.
It should be a piece of cake for her to whip you up a drink with no alcohol in it. Oh, and not to mention, Diona is also pretty cute, just like a little kitty.
Oh yeah, I remember in my very first video on this, I said like that's kind of creepy coming from Nimrod, since Diona. I guess I called her Diona for the most part because I think that's how the Japanese pronounces that name. But apparently in English it's Diona. But yeah, I was saying like Nimrod's kind of like gives off a pedophile vibes when he says this.
Oh no, did I say that out loud? Please don't tell her I said that. Anyway, if you want to check out the Cat's Tail for yourself, the entrance is just around, the back. I'm gonna go over there and sober up a bit. I don't think I can handle a 5th round quite yet.
Gosh darn it, Nimrod.
Way too much already.
Pull yourself together, man. So, I've already done the searching for kitty thing, which is so weird, I feel like. Like, if you ask for kitties, you have to search for these kitties and bring them back. If you ask for like a base, a drink with like a good base, you have to go find the ingredient, and then you meet Diona's dad. I'm just gonna keep calling her Diona, since that's what I'm used to. But yeah, you meet Diona's dad, and then you kind of like go into a bunch of shenanigans with that. So are they saying like, if we decide to choose kitties, Diona's dad is just out there in the forest, like lost and drunk, and has to like somehow find his way home? But yeah, other than that, I think the last route is to go with a drink with like a really good not base. I don't know what the other thing they were talking about. But yeah, let's find out.
Ingredients again. Ugh, I really don't understand why these adults love to drink so much.
Because all the drinks you make are so delicious. All it takes is just one sip and they're hooked.
And I thought self-control was the most important quality of being an adult.
Diona's like, the secret ingredient is fentanyl.
Well, it just so happens that self-control often falls by the wayside when someone's enjoying one of your delicious specialty drinks.
All that means is that they're nothing but a bunch of drunkards that don't know when to stop.
Aw, look, it's a kitty.
Hey, who you calling kitty? Haven't you seen anyone of the cat's line bloodline before?
Oh, hello there. Are you here to visit the Cat's Tail?
Oh yeah. I'm here for the kitties. I want to try a new specialty drink. I think if you say I'm here for the kitties, you have to go look for the kitties. And this branches into like the base and the flavor or something like that. I want to try some specialty drinks.
You're here for the drinks? Unfortunately, we're pretty much out of ingredients.
Oh, how dare
Besides, you don't look like you're even old enough to drink yet.
A non-alcoholic beverage would be fine as well. A cafe latte, please.
A non-alcoholic beverage? There are tons of other places in Mondstadt that serve that.
But we want to drink something made from you, Diona.
But, seeing as you came all the way to a tavern for a non-alcoholic drink, that must mean you have your own views about alcohol, right?
Sure. In real life, I don't really drink a lot of alcohol. I think went over this on my first video. But yeah, I don't really drink a lot of alcohol. I don't prefer alcohol. And, I guess in the last few years, I stopped or I drastically reduced my consumption of like soda or pop as well, since it's like too sugary. So like for the most part, I drink like water. I call it spicy water because of Barbara. She like loves spicy drink or something like that. But I really like the bubbles and the fizz in pop or soda or whatever you want to call it. I think it's called pop here in Canada and soda in the States. So I really like the fizz. So I like drink a lot of carbonated water, and I call it spicy water because of Barbara. And yeah, water, coffee. I drink a lot of coffee and a lot of tea as well. But alcohol, I don't know. I never really got into alcohol. I understand it as like a social kind of thing where you just share like a beer or something. That seems pretty good. Or you try like some like fancy, I don't know, strong hard liquor of some kind. Anyways, continue.
Unless you just want to try a drink because you think it's the romantic thing that adults do. Those sleazy old men over there once thought the same thing, you know.
Wait, what? Did they try to romance her? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to have this line here.
I just don't get why everyone is so obsessed with alcohol. What's so good about it anyway?
It makes you feel loopy, and people like to feel the loopiness. And sometimes they get addicted to it. I guess alcohol addiction actually like physiologically alters your, I don't know, like brain chemistry or something. Or some sort of thing that makes you like become dependent on it. And if you like don't have it, it can like, the withdrawals can be so bad that you could actually die from it or something like that. I feel like I said this before. Oh no. It's just been so long since this video and the last video that I already forget what kind of things I've said and what kind of things I haven't said. And then going through the same like story sections, it's just like prompting kind of the same comments and opinions I have from that first time. Anyways, let's continue.
That's enough, Diona. This traveler obviously made a trip here to have a drink. We should always do our best to satisfy the customer's needs. Consider this the tavern management's request.
Oh, all right. So one special cocktail is all I need to make, right?
Right.
Fine. Since you seem to fantasize about alcohol so much,
Wait, what?
I'll make you something that'll crush whatever dreams you had about the stuff.
How did we give the impression that we fantasize about alcohol? We just said we want some sort of drink from Diona or Diona. It doesn't have, and we specifically said it didn't have to be alcoholic. Weird. It seems like Diona here has made some incorrect assumptions about us, and already had I don't know, have biases towards us, and it speaks more about her character than about our character.
That way, maybe you won't become another one of those annoying and smelly old drunks. Though we do have some drink base and flavoring ingredients left. Since you're looking for a special drink, I'm willing to put in the effort and search for some special ingredients.
Okay.
But considering the time, I can only make either the drink's base or flavoring more special. So, what'll it be? The drink's base or flavoring to be more unique?
I have to pick flavoring this time around. I like the flavoring to be more unique, okay?
A drink with special flavoring, huh? Well, that'll be easy enough. I was planning on looking for some more flavorings anyway. I got a list of things we can search for.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Let's go visit Blanche first. I placed an order for some flavoring ingredients that should be ready by now.
Blanche. Oop.
Welcome. Is there anything you need?
We snapped Yuri there out of existence because of this story quest. She like disappeared.
Hello, Blanche. Is the order I placed last time ready yet?
Diona, let me see. Yes, 15 lizard tails, 7 vials of butterfly dust. Everything other than the bottle of frog mucus is ready.
No rush on that. I'll take whatever's ready. Someone from the tavern will come to settle the bill later.
All right. Thank you for your business.
These look more like alchemy ingredients.
Well, I did ask Timaeus before about what ingredients they use to improve the taste of alchemic medicine. He mentioned things like lizard tails and crystal cores, but I think crystal cores overlap too much with the texture of ice cubes, so I chose not to use them. I have, however, always wanted to try frog mucus. According to Timaeus, it can make the texture of a drink as thick as mud.
Ooh, like a
Now all
smoothie?
we have left to get is some fish scales and slime condensate. Let's search for those in the wild. Once we have everything, I can make you that drink.
Okay. I think we're supposed to be disgusted about how... oh, Yuri's back! We unsnapped her out of existence. Explore and collect cocktail ingredients. Oh, I think you actually have, like, verbiage here to read. The Cat and the Cocktail, Act 1. Special cocktail and condiments. Diona wants to look for some special flavoring for her cocktail. Explore and collect cocktail ingredients. But yeah, I think you're supposed to, like, feel disgusted about, the frog mucus, but then if it has the consistency of like a delicious thick milkshake or a smoothie, then you have to trust that people or Diona's I'm actually saying Diona now because everyone else is calling her Diona. But yeah, because of Diona's like reputation, we're like we can trust her to know what she's doing. And it's like, frog mucus, eh? I wonder how this is gonna turn out. Look at all these cauliflowers.
We made it! Whether it's the meat or other parts, the fish here have great texture and quality.
So I understand, like, us saying we choosing the drink over the kitties, that we don't go and gather the kitties since we're not, we're not interested in the kittens. So yeah, those kittens can just do whatever they want. But the whole, like, point of Draft being drunk and lost in the forest and Alan, like, not knowing where he is and asking us for help to find him. Wait, is that a plot point? I think that's the plot point of that branch of Diona's hangout. Like, that stuff is... We have to, like, imagine that that's still happening, right? Since it is a branch of this story. So it's just like, oh, Alan somehow figures it out, maybe, and finds Draft and brings him back home before he gets anyone or himself hurt. And he just doesn't get scolded by Diona.
There's also a strong but interesting grass-like scent to the meat and scales here, too.
Okay.
Most people can't handle it, but to the foodies that have unique taste, it's amazing!
I wonder if they're gonna put a story with both Xiangling and Diona in it, where Xiangling tries to make, like, the perfect dish, and that would complement Diona's, like, perfect drink or whatever. And then they try to, like, work together to find, like, ingredients and stuff, and then they kind of, like, they're like passion and I don't know, and enthusiasm for the art of making food or making consumables just kind of like not clash, but like work together and build together and synchronizes, and it just makes like a really endearing story where two people with like similar interests are just like bettering each other's like skill. Something like that. It'll be interesting if MiHoYo decides to do something like that. I would totally look forward to a story with Xiangling, because Xiangling was in this area, in the Mondstadt area, looking for more ingredients in her like original story quest. So maybe she comes back and meets Diona, and there's like a competition or something where you got to make the best food and the best drink at the same time, and then they partner in order to compete against some other like duo that also does the same thing. Maybe like the Food Supremos guys or whatever in Inazuma, and then there could be a big like story about that, and it'll be really funny. I don't know. Anyways, you sure know a lot about fish.
Well, I just heard stuff from a bunch of old drunks while I was making drinks. It's not like I went out of my way to learn about fish or anything. Anyways, go down there and catch us a few fresh fish. I have too many ingredients here, and it'd be a hassle for me.
That's interesting, because this came out before the fishing update, so when you play through this, you actually have to like dive into the water or use Klee or something to bomb the fishes. But now that there's actually fishing in this game, it now doesn't make sense. Like maybe someone new to this game would be like, oh, since I fished already, maybe there would be a spot to fish because of this story quest, and then they'll be looking for that. Whereas you're just supposed to like dive right in and catch the fish yourself. Hello, Diona. Give the fresh fish to Diona. So yeah, for someone who actually like have like the fishing enabled, and they decided to do this Hangout event after unlocking all this, they might be like walking around and go like, oh, where am I supposed to be fishing? I don't understand. There's no like specific pool or anything, but really you're just supposed to like go right in. Oh, I have I should have put Sayu on the team. Wait, is it Sayu? Or is it Aloy that makes it so that they don't run away? Anyways, I should have put them on the team. Maybe I would be able to catch more, but I ended up catching quite a few of them anyway, so yeah, hey Diona.
Did you catch any fresh fish?
Oh yeah, baby, you'd know it. Wait, I only have 6? Wait, is this like specific? Fish? Oh, those fish was like specifically here for this quest. Fresh fish. What will Diona use it for, you wonder? I wonder if they stay in my inventory even after
you're
this.
Pretty good at this.
Oh yeah.
You swim really well too.
Oh yeah, not really.
You're almost as good as the cats I look after.
Wait, what? Cats don't swim, do they? I thought they hate water. Or maybe that's just the internet indoctrinating me into believing cats hate water. Since there's all these like videos of cats like really hating taking baths, and then they like go crazy whenever they get close to a bathtub.
First, we need to scrape off the scales. Oh, and make sure you also collect the mucus on the fish.
Okay.
The smell of fish, along with that unique grassy smell, it's so strong. But that's okay. It's the potent aroma we need.
I'm going to go stand as far as possible from this stuff. I really need to wash my hands. I really need to wash my hands.
Too much for you, huh?
Oh yeah.
I guess I can understand. You're not a professional bartender after all. Your tolerance for special ingredients is not like mine.
Oh, okay.
All right, that'll just about do it. Soaking the scales in the mucus collected from the fish will help preserve them for now. Next, we need to get some slime condensate. I know a place with tons of slimes. Let's go!
Let's go! Ikuya! Oh. Why does these things actually stay in my... Oh, yeah, they do stay. This inventory section is gonna be so bloated with like random stuff. Or it already is bloated with random stuff as it is. But now I got this as well. And also this, I guess. The fresh scales of a fish. One wonders what Diona might do with it. They run away? Yeah, they run away. I kind of got used to like them not running away because currently, oops. I have Putao, Sayu, Aloy, and Toma as like my main team, since they're the only ones that I haven't maxed out their friendship yet. So yeah, I'm used to having these two on the team. So animals like don't run away from me unless I like specifically attack them or pick them up, which is a little. I kind of got used to it, which is a little bit different now. Let's just teleport here. We have arrived, and I think I'm just gonna stand here for a little bit and let them heal Lumine. There's like a huge animation to that Statue of 7 healing you, but then you have to stand close to it in order for it to happen. So you actually like miss out on the actual animation, which is kind of sad. I feel like this thing shouldn't heal you. Actually, I think you can set it so that it only heals you if you actually like go to it, I think. Yeah, you can turn this off, auto recovery, so that you have to like use it to heal, but then you can't see the animation anyway because it just like fills the green bars in this section, right? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. You'll never be able to see the actual Like, what actually happens during that when your party gets healed? I guess one way you can find out is go to a friend's world and have them heal while you're standing far away just to see what the animation is. Hopefully the animation plays, because I know like a lot of animation stuff gets culled out when you're in a different person's world. Explore and collect cocktail ingredients. Okay.
Look! Those are the slimes we're looking for.
Nice.
If I go after those slimes, I might ruin all the ingredients I have with me. That would be bad. Can you defeat those slimes and bring me the slime condensate?
Sure, no problem. I guess she wants fresh slime condensate.
Lightning flash!
I actually have Diona on my team. Yeah, for those who don't know, if they're flying, they die in one hit from a bow.
Think you can bully me?
I don't know why this one does not doing anything.
Take this!
That one did absolutely nothing. Just stood there and stared at me as I murdered him and his friend. Hey, Diona.
Did you get the slime condensate?
Oh, baby, you know it. Here it is.
Great job! Quick and precise. Only people who don't drink can fight like that. I think slime condensate will enhance the taste and texture of the drink. You might be a little unfamiliar, but aside from the taste of the alcohol, those old drunkards are also very keen on the texture of the drink. They've even invented a number of phrases to describe it.
Oh, yeah. I remember drinking a Guinness or something, and I was like super smooth, and I was like, oh, this is different than what I'm used to. And then, yeah, I think I normally drink like, I don't know, like a Corona or something, or a Bud Light. But yeah, Guinnesses was very interesting. I think Guinnesses might actually be my like favorite kind of beer. I don't know. I'm not like that interested in beer to actually have a favorite kind of beer, so if asked, that's probably gonna be my like go-to answer.
For example, sticky like honey, or as refreshing as the springs. They use these beautified ways of describing their drinks. But drinking is drinking. It doesn't matter how you make it sound, alcohol is still a terrible thing. The reason why I want to use slime condensate is because I want a dense, sticky consistency. Once I put this into a drink, I'm sure it'll preserve its form and start absorbing the alcohol quickly. Those boozers wanted to try something different, huh? Well, they can try this sticky, gooey, drunken slime.
Got him. Why do you want to use this to make drinks?
So I can make the worst drink conceivable and show everyone the true nature of alcohol. In order to attract customers, taverns use all kinds of strategies and schemes to make people believe that alcohol is not only good, but a necessity. They use special ingredients, come up with fancy names, and promote limited-time drinks for holidays and events. They come up with all kinds of reasons to get people drinking. And Dawn Winery is at the heart of it all. They have no boundaries when it comes to selling alcohol. Their one and only goal is to make sure that people keep drinking, and that their own pockets are filled with money. Not only is it a crime, but it's all a scam. No good can come from alcohol. My mission is to make the worst drink ever, to wake people up and free Mondstadt from the jaws of alcoholism. This is why I'm always searching for new ingredients and experimenting with them. However, up until now, I haven't been able to make a single bad drink. No matter what ingredients I use, all the drinks I mix only make those deadbeat drunks all the happier.
Maybe the alcohol itself is what makes the drinks taste so good. So unless you remove the alcohol, the drinks will always taste good, no matter what you put in it. Dun dun dun. But at the same time, it's like, you can just put, like, mud in it or something, right? And I guess at that point, it's like, why'd you put mud in my drink? I don't know.
I've already lost track of how many kinds of ingredients I've tried. I've even used ingredients way more unusual than this, and I've yet to ever succeed.
Have you tried putting human poo-poo in them drinks? I'm pretty sure people would object to that.
I don't know what I need to do to make the most horrendous drink in the world.
She's like, why would I want to put human poo-poo in a drink? That doesn't make sense at all. How about trying a different way of making the drinks? How do you usually make your drinks?
I've always stuck to my own way of making drinks, although I've watched other bartenders before and learned a bit from them as well. What are you trying to say? That my methods aren't professional enough?
I don't know, I'm just asking.
Believe me, I've done my research. I've studied how to handle a shaker, adjust the temperature of the glasses, and even the subtle techniques of stirring.
Why don't we start by looking at your mixing technique?
My mixing technique? You're saying the reason I can't make terrible tasting drinks is because of my technique? It's true that I've never been professionally trained, but I hear from the old drunkards that it's very complicated, that every step must be precise, and that even the slightest mistake is unacceptable. Or else...
Or else the drink will taste bad?
That's right! Or else the drink will taste bad! I see! I've never thought of it this way before. First, we need to find someone to ask about the techniques of mixing a great drink. Then, we'll use the same ingredients and purposefully mess up every step of the process.
Yeah, that'll show them.
This might finally work. Wait a second. How did you come up with this idea? You don't secretly drink a lot, do you?
I don't think anyone in this world would ever sell me alcohol. Oh, you don't know. There's some weirdo people who's in this world.
That's a good thing. It'd be best to never have even a single drop. All right, then. First, I need to find a professional bartender. One that I could consult about the ways of mixing a drink professionally. Now, where could I find someone? Does this mean I need to go to Angel's Share or Dawn Winery? Nope, never. I refuse to ever set paw in those places. Don't even ask. I have my own reasons.
Okay.
Let's head back first. We've collected plenty of ingredients. As for the mixing techniques, I'll figure out another way.
Okay.
Diona? And this is? Oh, it's the honorary knight.
It's a Dawn Winery guy.
What a coincidence running into you two here. Are you out collecting ingredients? So what are you planning to whip up this time? It's always a surprise to see what you make. I myself know a thing or two about mixing drinks, but Elzer tells me that my drinks can't even compare to Diona's. They seem to lack that special something. I've been looking for some inspiration, but I've been stuck in a rut. I'm not sure whether it's the traditional techniques I use, or if I'm just too conservative with my ingredients.
This is your opportunity to ask about mixing techniques.
You mean I should ask him for some professional pointers? All right. Perhaps he'll do.
We'd like to ask you about your techniques for mixing drinks.
Yeah, I mean, aren't you trying to find new mixing inspiration? I'm also trying some new recipes out. Maybe we can exchange some ideas.
Oh, why, I'd be honored. No problem at all.
However, for the ingredients, we must use the ones I've just collected. I have lizard tails, butterfly dust, fish scales, and slime condensate.
We need to use these materials, huh? Well, I guess it's time for me to expand my repertoire as well. Let's go back to the winery. I have some basic mixing tools there.
You mean we have to go to Dawn Winery? Couldn't we also go to Angel's Share? They should have a full range of mixing tools.
Well, you are the bartender at the Cat's Tail, right? Given that the Cat's Tail and Angel's Share are competitors, it would be rather inappropriate if you were to mix drinks there. That would probably cause quite a bit of trouble for Margaret as well. Besides, there are many loyal patrons at Angel's Share. With your reputation, it'd cause quite a commotion if you were to be seen mixing drinks there. In any case, I wouldn't recommend going to Angel's Share. Besides, the winery's close by. There's no need for us to go so far.
Is it me, or was that rehearsed speech? It feels like he's been practicing this speech. Wait, what? What are we suggesting here? Like he always wanted to confront, or not confront, but ask Diona for help. I don't understand what he's saying here about Angel's Share and Cat's Tail. Like, they're competitors, so they can't, like, be seen with each other in each other's bars. I don't understand why that's a problem. Maybe I just don't know how alcohol business work. He's
Speaking of the winery, won't that guy Elzer be there?
Elzer? Sure, he'll be there. But he's been busy lately taking care of guild matters. Why do you ask?
Just as long as he's not around. Our little exchange here is between just the two of us. It'd be best if others don't get involved.
I don't know who this Elzer is, by the way.
Except for the traveler here. We've been out collecting ingredients together. She's kind of like my assistant. She'll be allowed to participate.
Fine by me. Shall we get going? The winery isn't far. We'll be there in no time.
Okay, sounds good. Talk to Diona. Diona. Exchanging pointers. Go to Dawn Winery and meet Diona. Okay. Hey, it's not far from here. What do you know? Isn't Dawn Winery, like, I don't know, or like associated with Angel's Share anyway? But I guess there's no like bar here, so there isn't going to be any patrons complaining. I don't think a lot of people know you can actually go inside here. Because there's really nothing to do in here to begin with. Like, there's this dude. Oh, they despawned a bunch of dudes. There's like a maid. There's like this weird vase. And like if you go upstairs, there's like absolutely nothing. Like they did, like MiHoYo just decided like, oh, no one's gonna be here. So what's the point of like putting the effort into actually making this place look hospitable? We'll just make the first floor hospitable. And we'll leave it at that. Oh, there they are. There's the maids. Keely and Moko. Hello. You know what? Know what? We have one less key than Adeline. Uh-huh. Huh, does that mean there's a secret room? Right, you got it. So this one time, when I was waxing the floors, I noticed that right down the far end of the corridor on the second floor, there's a hidden room. Really? So there's really the room that... Well, I crept up to the door, and as I got close, I heard this thud, thud, thud sound getting closer and closer. I was like so scared, and then just as I was about to run away, Adeline was behind me. Yikes! The weirdest thing is that she didn't even tell me off. Instead, she was all polite and asked, well, where'd the other lady go? Did she get snapped out of existence too? In mid-conversation? And asked me nicely to go back to my room. But then I got back to my room. That's when I realized the thudding sound. It was exactly like how Adeline's shoes sound when she walks. Dun dun dun. What? Why did they disappear? Oh, because the day changed? Night? I don't understand where they went. Did they go upstairs? Is Adeline like a secret, like a butler to Batman? Like the Luke Batman or something? So yeah, there's a room up here that leads to nowhere and doesn't open. I wonder if anyone tried to like clip through this to see what's on the other side. And there's also like a door here that maybe it leads outside. I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys got here?
Oh, you're here. Look, I've already prepared all the tools we need.
Oh, very nice.
Sure, they're a little basic, but they should do just fine. I've also prepared a top-shelf bottle of dandelion wine to use as a drink base.
That's
Fenty's
favorite.
I've also heard that you don't like to see people drink too much. Am I right? So today, we'll strictly just exchange techniques. There will be no talk of drinking, and even if we try the drinks, we'll just only have a little taste. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Fine, I suppose. These tools will suffice.
How do you prepare so many things in advance?
Well, We've always been hoping to invite Diona to our winery to instruct us on her techniques of mixing drinks. Though the preparations have been made, we've just never had the chance. So how could I not be fully prepared now that she's willing to come today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and to keep things fair, we'll need an impartial judge.
Well, we have the honorary knight.
I'm underage.
Yes, but she doesn't look...
I don't look to be of drinking age yet. Yes, I know. ...
So honest and forthcoming. You are, after all, the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. What impressive discipline.
Not being old enough to drink seems to be like a pain point for the traveler for some reason. A lot of people seem to like poke at that or mention that, and Lumine, or I guess the traveler, seems to always have like kind of like a sour response, like ugh, how dare you kind of response.
Then who could we find to be the judge?
Connor, there you are.
There's that
I've been
guy.
looking for you. What are you doing here?
Elzer, your timing couldn't be any more perfect. I'm about to have a little mixing competition with Diona here.
I don't think I've ever met this person before. Maybe he hangs around the Down Winery and I haven't really like talked to everyone here. Or maybe I did talk to everyone here, but it's been so long that I kind of forgot who he was.
What? Really? That's great. Would it be all right if I stayed to observe?
Actually, we're looking for a judge. Would you be free to help us out?
Why, I'd be delighted. It'd be an honor to have an opportunity to have a taste of Diona's craft.
What a coincidence.
What's that old booze sponge Elzer doing here? He doesn't think that I'm here to collaborate with them, does he?
Collaborate with them?
Don't you know? Elzer used to always show up at the Cat's Tail. Every time he came, he would always be sweet-talking me, trying to get me to work with Dawn Winery to come up with some sort of new drink. He needs to know that that'll never happen. Not until I figure out how to make the most terrible drink in the world.
So then, shall we begin, Diona?
Sure, but like I said before, this is an exchange of techniques as bartenders. Anyone not involved should stay away.
So does Diona want to make a drink? It's like it still has to pass for like an alcoholic drink, but it's just like really bad. Because then there's like, it's really easy to make drinks taste bad. Just put like medicine in it, or just put like Chinese medicine in it, and it's like super bitter and disgusting. But then I guess at that point it won't pass as like a alcoholic beverage.
What is that supposed to mean?
Elzer, why don't you just take a break over there? We'll bring over the drinks once they're finished.
Wait, but I was...
Elzer, just...
Their faces are gonna cramp up with all these facial cues they're throwing each other.
Oh, right. I shouldn't disturb the mixing process. I'll be over there. Just let me know if you need me.
All right, since I invited you here, I'll begin. Lizardtail's bitter nature will ruin the alcohol's texture and taste. We should soak it in distilled spirits first to remove the bitterness, then add it to the dandelion wine later as flavoring. Slime condensate in small amounts could improve the texture, but not too much, otherwise the alcohol might start to coagulate.
Yeah.
The smell of these fish scales is way too strong. There's no way it could go in a drink. And is butterfly dust even edible? Oh well. Let's start mixing and see what we end up with.
Connor speeds up his mixing process.
And voila, it's done. Elzer, if you could please do the honors?
So we're supposed to pay attention to that and do the exact opposite to try to achieve like the worst tasting thing. Is that what's going on here?
The color and presentation, it looks very interesting. Let me have a try. Upon an initial taste, the impact of the distilled spirits mixed with the refreshing dandelion wine along with a hint of bitterness all work to accentuate the distinct flavor of the drink. And this slightly thicker texture. It really is a memorable drink. Yes, not bad, Connor. Looks like you finally found the right inspiration to guide your mixing techniques.
It's all thanks to Diona. If she hadn't asked for this little exchange of skills and provided all the ingredients, then I'd probably still be confined to my old techniques and usual ingredients. However, I wasn't able to find a way to use the butterfly dust and fish scales. Seems that my creativity is still quite limited.
No worries. Not everyone possesses Diona's genius intuition and techniques. No need to be so hard on yourself.
So we actually made something good out of these ingredients. Do you remember all the techniques he used?
Try to remember as much as I
The
could.
process wasn't too complicated. Next, all we have to do is follow the same steps, but mess them all up.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright, first you can try making a drink using the same techniques.
Wait, we have to make it? Not you? Why don't you just make it?
Because observation and experimentation come first when a professional bartender is faced with a new mixing technique. As my assistant, you must try your best to make a horrible, terrible tasting drink. Meanwhile, I'll watch closely and see if there's any room for improvement.
So Diona's going to be making the next drink for us, right?
Yeah,
Just
okay.
can't wait to see what she'll be making.
Yeah. Just put a bunch of cilantro in there. Put a bunch of like coffee grinds in there, like used coffee grinds. It's like they're finishing each other's sentences.
Sure, but before I do, let's allow my assistant to have a try. She's also very interested in mixing drinks.
Is she a bartender as well? Ooh, aren't we lucky? We're in for a treat. Please, this way. All the materials and tools are already prepared. You may start when you're ready.
A surprising treat. Oh. Can I actually talk to them? Hey, Diona. Boop.
Remember, do everything completely opposite to how Connor did. This is the only way we can reach our goal.
I don't remember what he did. There's been so much dialogue in between when he explained what he did and this point that I already forgot.
Great job. Keep it up. We'll definitely be able to hire Diona as resident bartender here.
I hope it works. I was out there for weeks waiting for this chance. We mustn't let this opportunity go to waste.
Diona is not going to take it, man.
You really outdid yourself this time, Connor. Now, as long as we can get Diona to come work here, all our hard work will have paid off. This is just the first step. Now, don't forget, Diona must feel our sincerity and our passion. Oh, and remember, try not to overdo it.
No problem. We've already gone over this many times before.
What are you guys talking about?
Huh? Oh, nothing. We're just discussing some winery business matters. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about business. Let's go over the recent upkeep costs of the winery again, shall we, Elzer?
Ah, classic Connor and Elzer. Make cocktail. First, Connor soaked the lizard tail in the distilled alcohol. Then he added the distilled alcohol into the dandelion wine. How do we mess this step up? Put the whole lizard tail directly into the... soak the lizard in the distilled alcohol, then add distilled into... Wait, we don't want to do this. This is exactly what Connor did. Put the whole lizard tail. Connor soaked the lizard tail in distilled and he added the distilled alcohol. Oh, okay. So we just put the lizard tail into the dandelion wine. It would be funny if we accidentally like make an even better drink this way. Bloop, bloop.
Huh. They added the whole lizard tail without distilling it. Is this some kind of new mixing technique?
Oh, yes.
Yes, nicely done. Everything a total mess.
Next, Connor added a... I like how they just give you the answer here. I thought I might actually have to like use my brain and remember stuff, but luckily I get my hand held throughout this entire like section of the game. Connor added a very small portion of slime condensate into his drink. How do we mess this up? Add all the slime condensate into the drink. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
This will definitely be the worst drink ever.
You put all of it in? What kind of a drink is this?
Elzer, just mind your own business. Just let the genius do the thing, okay? Just why you gotta be like so judgmental before the final product, man? Just leave us out alone for now. You'll see. Just have a little patience, jeez. Finally, Colin didn't seem to add any of the butterfly dust and fish scales. How do we mess this up? Add all the butterfly dust and fish scales. Yeah. I wonder what happens.
Add all of it! This drink is just about ready!
I wonder what happens if you, like, only mess up some of the steps and not all of them. Because right now I chose all the steps to mess it up. So, like, is there, like, different conclusions depending on how many steps we mess up?
All right, Elzer. Could you please do the honors for this one as well?
On second thought, Connor, I think you should taste this, unique drink. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some more inspiration for your mixing.
Some strange drink. A nearly mixed drink. It seems a little odd. Give the cocktail to Diona. Okay.
Alright! Are you done mixing the drink?
Oh yeah. Here you go. He said, gosh darn it, it tastes really good. The thick slime condensate has combined with the alcohol, while the lizard tail has expanded and is now floating at the top of the drink. The butterfly dust is scattered all over the place, and some fish scales have sunk to the bottom of the glass.
I'm sorry, but this drink is way too, creative for me. I'm afraid I couldn't stomach it.
Gosh, just try it. It was made by Diona's instructions, so it has to be good, right? Don't you underestimate Diona's reputation.
Yes, this drink is, very creative. Connor, I think you should taste it.
Looks like it worked! All we have to do is mess up every step of a professional mixing method, and we end up with an absolutely terrible drink! Yes, this is a splendid drink you've made. However, I'm afraid we can't serve it to customers like this. Here, hand me the drink. Let's keep the alcohol and dump all the other ingredients. I'll use that as a base to mix a new drink.
No, Diona, you're ruining it. Your magic touch is gonna make it delicious.
First, I'll chop the lizard tail into slices. Then, soak it in the drink. Next, add the slime condensate and stir. Then, leave it to settle for a bit. Finally, we sprinkle the butterfly dust and... Oh, wait! I almost forgot the fish scales. Let's add it to the drink along with the mucus from the jar. And then we stir. Come on, be dreadful, be awful, be absolutely disgusting!
It's gonna be freaking delicious now that you've touched it.
Elzer, Diona is mixing a drink, right?
I've never seen such a technique before, but it is Diona after all. She must have her own way, I suppose.
Diona speeds up her mixing process.
And we're done. This specialty drink will be the first blow in tearing down the lies of the alcohol industry. Please, have a taste. Come and realize your empty delusions of alcohol.
Whoa! This taste, why, I've never had anything like it.
It's incredible.
Let me try. What a splendid drink! Though the bitterness of an entire lizard tail is quite potent, it is perfectly complemented by the refreshing and sour flavor of the dandelion wine. In addition, the fish scales that were broken up during the stirring process have lost all their fishiness after soaking in the alcohol. The remaining flavor somehow enriches the taste of the drink. The texture of all the slime condensate after fully absorbing all the alcohol has become rich and dynamic. And lastly, the pinch of butterfly dust adds a finishing touch that makes this drink perfect. It is sensational both visually and in taste. A true display of craftsmanship.
What?
You gone done it
The drink
again.
I made earlier isn't even worth mentioning compared to this one. and I thought my drink was inspiring.
Stop joking around! You two must have drunk so much that your nose and tongue have lost their senses!
Actually, this drink does smell pretty good, Diona.
Huh? Impossible! After all I've done? How is it that my drink still tastes great? I must not have messed up enough somewhere. Please, use this drink as your base and try making your drink again. Whatever you do, just make it disgusting!
Oh, we gotta go again? Oop. The goal this time is simply to make a terrible drink. According to Diona's method, the first step should be put the entire lizard tail into the drink. Cut the lizard tail into slices, then put it in the drink. Put the entire lizard tail into the drink. Wait, so do we want to make it terrible, or do we want to repeat Diona's, like, steps? Because she cut the lizard tails. The goal this time is simply to make a terrible drink. Put the entire lizard tail into the drink. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Next step, add a large amount of slime condensate. Stir and let settle. Add a large amount of slime. So yeah, just do the same thing, right? Then sprinkle some butterfly dust on top. Wait, we want to do the opposite, right? Oh, I'm so confused. Because we want to make a terrible drink, right? I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Last step, add fish scales along the mucus from the jar. But did she crush it? No, I'm so confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Then add... yeah, this one, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now. I should do it. Let's show it to Diona. What did I get? What did I get? Talk to Diona. I guess...
Yuck! What is the smell? The pungent fishy smell? Sticky slime condensate? Ew! And spongy lizard tail? And not to mention the butterfly dust everywhere. No, you didn't really follow the process we discussed. It seems that you've actually got quite a knack for this. All right, let's show this to Elzer and Connor.
Ooh, is this another one of Diona's new drinks? Ugh, what is this? Even if you purposely tried to botch it, it'd still be hard to make something as hideous as this. No, keep it away from me, please. Just take that somewhere else.
Huh? What's wrong? This is Diona's specialty drink, right? Let me try. Oh, you are Diona's assistant after all. Your craft must be ahead of the curve. So far ahead of the curve that I don't feel so good. Sorry, I'm just gonna go over there. Oh.
It can't be that bad, can it?
In my personal and honest opinion, this drink is absolutely terrible. Aren't you supposed to be Diona's assistant? The drinks that she makes are out of this world.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
You use the same ingredients and followed nearly the same mixing process.
I'm not Tony Stark, okay?
But how is it that the drinks she makes are never bad?
It's true. No matter what new and unusual ingredients she uses, Diona has never disappointed a single customer.
You two are just starting to gesture to each other again.
If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone who's ever gone for a drink in Mondstadt. There's not a single soul that doesn't reminisce about your specialty drinks. All it takes is a single sip, and you'd wish that you could drink it for the rest of your life.
Well, that sounds amazing.
Drink? For the rest of your life?
Yeah, and the most impressive part of it all is the never-ending list of new ingredients that you are using. No matter what kind of ingredients it may be, if you make it, it'll be delicious.
Delicious!
After all, you are the genius bartender of Mondstadt, an originator of unique drinks, and the pinnacle of... Huh? Diona, are you all right?
No, Connor, you overdid it.
Did I really? Sorry, I couldn't control myself.
No, stop. Stop joking around. I can make a drink that tastes like that. Here, watch this. Give me that drink you just made. I'll show you. I'm gonna add all the remaining ingredients. Lizard tails, fish scales, mucus, and the slime condensate. And stir. Come on. Be dreadful. Be awful. Be absolutely disgusting. It can't be that hard. Done. My all-new specialty. And this time...
Oh my, what a
Oh,
fragrance.
it smells so good. Oh,
And the color.
it's splendid. It's
What
beautiful.
is this delightful smell? It's like a whole new sensation for me.
What is this unique coloring? Oh, it's another perfect drink.
Stop joking around! You two old drunks!
Diona special. Stirred. You're such a girl, you told. They're like, ha, that was awesome. Ah, this is a pretty nice story. Oops, I apparently saved the screenshot. Wait, where'd everybody go? Wait, is it completed then? I think once you get the picture, it's completed, right? Oh, yeah. We good. I don't know what the hearts mean. Could I have messed it up? Like if I decide to follow the instructions or not follow Diona's instruction and make a good drink, would she get angry at me and I lose like hearts or whatever? I don't really understand the hearts. The only time I got affected by the hearts was in the kitten one, where I specifically purposefully gave the kitten the wrong thing just to see what would happen, just for science. But yeah, I finally finished this. This is awesome. I really like this part of the story. It's pretty funny how everything turned out. But it's just weird that it's really easy to make something taste really bad. But I guess Diona just like has a bit of integrity to her. She has like a standard that she must like adhere to, like almost like to an OCD level, where it's just like, oh, it's at least has to be a drink. It can't just be like some random stuff I threw to see. I can't just like throw a bunch of like cardboard and grind it into some sort of water and then add alcohol into it or something and call that a drink. It actually still has to be a drink. It just has to taste terrible somehow. So yeah, maybe that's where her philosophy is wrong. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I wanted to... Oh man, this navigating this specific menu is like really weird for me. I wanted to claim this. Nice, 20 Primo Gems. I've left a lot of Primo Gems on the table by not doing these, or at least saving these till when I have time to record myself play through it. But I guess when I actually do play through these, I'll get those Primo Gems and it'll just go towards whatever banner is up at the time. But yeah, that was kind of silly, but I kind of enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. This is all I have for today. This is the last part of Diona's story, and it was pretty silly, and I really liked it. Subscribe for more Genshin Impact stuff, and leave a like if you liked it. And I hope you see you in the next one, where it'll probably be... I don't know actually. Probably the Xinjiang Tartaglia Shiki Taisho event. I'll probably be editing through that stuff after this. So yeah, hope to see you there. Goodbye.